what makes history unique is that we write so much, we read so much, we're analyzing graphs, we're taking a look at population changes. So it's just not like memorizing dates. I know a lot of our teachers, including myself, back in the day, we had to memorize dates and what happened and what did this person do, instead of the big concepts, and that's what we really focus on today. What happened, why did it happen, how is that going to change in the future, or how did it change our past? Those kinds of things make it really interesting, but the reading and writing portion definitely cements with English, like having a claim and evidence and analysis and commentary. We try to use the same ideas. We have quite a few variety of classes. So we have, for 9th graders, we have AP Human Geography, which is a brand new class, and it's for freshmen, so that's unique. Then we also have for sophomores, AP World History, and then for juniors, AP US History, and then for seniors, we have AP Comparative, and we've also offered in the past AP US Government. So there's a variety of classes that kids can take when they want to challenge themselves. So what makes them interesting is, so there's something at every level for every student, and they are hard. They're college classes. You know, we try to make it as real as possible with what we have, but they're challenging, and kids, I think, sometimes feel overwhelmed at the beginning. By the middle of the year and by the end of the year, they're in full force and they've got it and they're doing good work. I love just being with the kids. My students are fun. They're very different, unique, individual students, but you know what? They're fun. I enjoy being with them. And that's why probably this is like my 20th year being at Rogers, and so you wouldn't stay here if you didn't like them, because they all have a different story. Just like history is a different story, very different story, and it's fascinating. History is history. I can open up a book and I'm like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I know that, whatever. But every kid has their, like I said, their own story, and there's no one kid that is the same. They might dress similar because of fashion, or you know, or listen to similar music, but they have a different story. And so, and I'm pretty good with names. So I'll remember, like, even 20 years ago, my first students, and I'm like, oh, I remember that kid. But now they're like 30 plus years old, because I won't say how old I am. And I'm like, they're like, you were my teacher. And I'm like, yeah, you're, and I give them their name and they're like, how did you remember that? I'm like, because you were my kids.